Hey guys, what is up? It's Alicia Seabrits here, and today I'm going to be taking you through our travel vlog to Greece. I'm going to have to split it into two parts because there's just literally so much and so many things we did in the 3 weeks we were there. So let's get into it. Disclaimer, I have lots of time right now during quarantine, so it's a perfect time for me to sit down and really put this together. So make sure to like and subscribe so we can get a part 2 going.
Hello, welcome back. I'm Alicia,
I'm Amy.
and we are on our way to
Greece. Well, first we're going to we have a layover in Toronto, and then we're going to New York, and then we're going to Greece. We're all
and a
super
surprise
ecstatic.
trip in the middle of all that.
Oh goodness, I'm not ready.
Here for 7 hours, and our next flight is
Can
to
you see
Cairo.
Nikki in the back? That's dedication to the vlog.
From the moment we touched down in New York, we had to get going because we only literally had 7 hours. So we saw Times Square, Central Park, 9/11 Memorial, and the Statue of Liberty. So we did literally so much in the 7 hour span. It was also crazy at the time because there was the gay pride parade going on. So it was extremely busy. The streets were filled, and I had my first New York hot dog. So it was quite the experience.
Hey, we are in Times Square, and it's so beautiful.
We're not in Times Square.
Trey, let's go.
During takeoff and landing, as these devices have a direct effect on the navigational equipment of the aircraft.
After landing in Cairo, we were immediately greeted by our tour guide, who was going to stay with us the rest of the journey and take care of us to make sure we found our way safely through Cairo. The traffic was literally insane. I can't even begin to explain. But once we got to the hotel, we were amazed as we could see the pyramids right through our window.
So, I officially was the first one to shower in 2 days. I feel a little bit better. But look how weird this shower is. It's just the glass there.
Being in Cairo for less than 24 hours, we immediately freshened up and headed out to the Great Pyramids. It was truly the most spectacular sight I've ever seen just from researching them so much. Tour guide was also so awesome and explained everything that we needed to know. He was definitely our navigator and helped us get through this trip. We even had the chance to walk up the pyramids and even go on a camel ride. The rest of the night we spent with our tour guide. He took us for dinner, and then we watched the pyramid show with the lights interacting. With all the cars there and all the people, it was literally like Frogger trying to move yourself through the traffic to get through safely.
Okay, so it is our 3rd day of the trip, and we are at the Egyptian airport, and we're about to go to Athens. Shiv, say hi.
Egypt was sick. It was so much fun. We went with the tour guide. He had some awesome food and had some sheep.
Okay,
we're going
we
to
have to go. Bye.
Where are we?
Greece.
Hey, where are we?
Greek Islands.
Where are we?
Athens.
Where are we?
Cairo.
After landing in Athens, our Airbnb host was kind enough to come grab us all from the airport. It was so incredibly hot, we had to make sure we rolled down all the windows. We had such a spectacular drive there, and even a singing sesh on the way.
I miss you, babe. Don't want to miss a thing.
Alicia singing that to you. Compared to any Edmonton home.
Oh my god!
We just got to our house that we're staying at, and this is the view.
Oh my god, look, there's another thing upstairs.
Oh my goodness. Guys, there's an upstairs. I love this floor.
Hey, you can't get much higher. How cool.
You guys used to drive here. It was so nice. See that hill here? I didn't know this was a road.
We sang Mamma Mia on the way here. It was really annoying.
Look
I
how
love
far
it.
this drop is.
Wow.
Dang, boy.
It's insane.
I've wanted to go to Greece since I found out like what Greece was, and I'm so excited we're here.
This was definitely the most coolest Airbnb I've ever stayed in, and let me see if I can find some images of the inside, just because it was so wild.
Where's Moon? Moon? What the heck?
Is this
What is this?
It's a room.
Amy, this is a room.
That's gonna be mine.
Watch your heads, boys.
Yeah, that's the one I had the problem of the water.
This is perfect for me, honestly. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet.
They are
She's downstairs. These two rooms are the same. With nice views.
Oh wow. I have no idea what that is. That seems safe. I'm already so overheated. We just got here. But honestly, this view. Ooh, this bathroom is nice. Okay. We left out on that one. This view is to die for. And these sheets, I'm in love. Also, fun fact, this is one of Mossie's room. Thank you for the mascara, which I will use. We found another living room. There's another living room and bedroom. This place is crazy.
Since we only had the night in Athens, we headed straight away to the town of Athens, where we explored the Acropolis and all the amazing features around it. We walked for many, many miles, and this was just the start of all the walking. Remember a good pair of walking shoes as well as some water before you head out.
So we're just taking a quick break. We got some beers, two
Right
beers,
here, I'm double fisting. Woohoo!
and we're having a great time. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
And what's a trip without some great memories of daring each other?
I want to hear you.
Later that evening, we had some dinner right in the city, and it was spectacular. The live music, the food, everything. Super early the next morning, we headed to Santorini. And just before we left, we looked at the beautiful view one last time from our Airbnb and listened to the roosters calling. Spectacular.
Santorini!
As soon as we got to our hotel, we settled in, ate some Greek yogurt, of course, and then headed out to the city. Unfortunately, we didn't capture any of this day, but just our night.
Okay, sup, whoever's watching this.
We're going out tonight.
Show me the love tonight.
Most of our mornings in Santorini were spent swimming and then heading out to the city, or Ia, which is only a 30-minute bus ride away.
So we are on our way to Ia,
Or, I don't know,
Oya,
Oya.
whatever
No
you
one
wanna
says it
call
correctly.
And we're on a bus with a lot of people, and
Alicia gave me her earrings, so I have a little something going on, but
we're gonna take some beautiful pictures,
I brought my Polaroid camera, so we'll be using that.
and it will be a beautiful time in a beautiful world. We're doing well. We're in beautiful Ia.
She's literally
Hi,
vlogging.
Nicole. Hello. Welcome, Nicole, to our vlog. This is beautiful. We're going towards the sunset.
To get almost anywhere in Ia, you have to walk it. There's very little cars around or streets to drive. It's so beautiful as you walk over to the sunset area where you see all the beautiful buildings like the postcards.
Beautiful area on a rooftop patio in Ia. And we went shopping. We bought a lot of things. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good. Hey, I'm with Shiv, and we are
Looking at this beautiful sunset. Yo, it is crazy.
so beautiful. I mean, all I can say is absolutely breathtaking. Before we headed back, we all had to show our awesome dance moves, of course.
What's yours? Okay, so we just lost our key, and our window is open.
In the morning, we had a tour guide come pick us up from our hotel and take us around Santorini for a bit. We headed to a volcano site, then to the beach, where the rocks are extremely hot because there is no sand. Lastly, we asked him to take us over to Ia, which is about a 30-minute drive. We then headed down a million stairs, it felt like, over to this beautiful site where we did cliff jumping. It was quite the trek to get there, though. My biggest regret of the day was wearing flip-flops for sure, because they have no padding or comfort, especially with all the walking that you did. I'd recommend a more decent pair of shoes. The water is literally so blue, and the little town down there is so cute. Had a bunch of little restaurants and stuff, but as you can see, those are all the stairs we have to climb to get to the top. I also lost What Are the Odds and had to touch the octopus tentacles. It was a neat experience, I would say.
Oh my goodness. Now we have to go up all of these stairs, and it took us probably like 20 minutes to come down them.
This is like the Great Wall of China with terrible stairs and marble.
You see, like we have to go up all the way to. Oh gosh, this is so much harder. I'm dying. I'm in flip-flops. I look like this right now.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
One foot after the other. So many stairs.
As you can see here, each stair is so long, making one stair such a long journey, making the way up seem nearly impossible.
We've done this many stairs already. There's about 8 million more to go.
And take it down. Right here.
As soon as we got to the top, we cleaned up a bit and then headed out for dinner in Ia. It was truly spectacular because you can see the most amazing view as you look out, and then we hit the sunset right away.
Where did we just go?
We just saw the sunset in Santorini.
We just saw North Island.
After this, we took the bus right home so we could go out and party.
But now I don't know.
Nikki, you might have to finish
Oh my god.
Okay, no problem. This is a co-pantry. Can't turn down free beer. It's a problem. Okay, so we asked this cab if they accept credit card. We're trying to find another taxi now, so.
Jumped out of the cab.
It was a fun time.